Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about farming on penguin.gg. So, you might be wondering, why haven't I made a Herbalism Farm video yet? Well, pretty much it hasn't changed since last season, and I have a tutorial on that already, so I'm just going to link that in the description. If you would like to go watch that, go ahead. But nothing has changed since last season. So methods are the same, still the same. Global area farm, that's what you're going on. So yeah, just go back and watch that. But first of all, this is kind of going to go along with my previous video on how to get the farmer's harvester, because that's what you're going to want to use to farm. So, farmer's harvester, it's just this. There's a bunch of enchants you can get on it, and then it displays how many crops you've broken, and along with that there is something you can get called Farm Fortune. So, if we do /masteries, we'll just briefly go over Farm Fortune. It's not too hard to understand. So, for every so many crops you break, you'll get a level of Farm Fortune, which is a max at level 25, which basically increases the drops that you will get. Another useful thing to know when farming is you're going to do /toggle condense. Doing this, well, now it's off because I use it, but having it on really helps a lot. And if I go over here, it's just a huge storage space. It saves a bunch of it. So you'll want to do that to store if you're going to wait to sell. But basically that's what you need to know while you're farming. I'll go over the enchants for the harvester real quick. So if we do /enchant, custom enchant info, and then not fishing rod, enchants, we're going to go with farming souls, max level of 5. It's a chance to receive souls while farming crops, pretty self-explanatory. Greater farming provides a chance for harvested crops to drop XP. This has been changed this season so that the XP goes directly into your XP count in your balance, so that it's not just laying on the floor and not being picked up. And we have Crop Duster, which max level 6 has a chance to increase the amount of drops while harvesting crops, which is very good. And then these last two come with the hoe. You cannot get these any other way. So those are all the enchants. You're also going to want to put make it protected on it. It is also unbreakable and untradeable. So, very nice to know. Next, we're going to go over farms. So, what I recommend, at least for me and a bunch of other people, just do potatoes. They sell for the most. You get the most drops from them. They're just the most profitable. And yeah, that's basically why I just choose potatoes and why I only have potatoes on my hoe. So there's that. When you're making farms, you're going to want to use a super seed bag. It looks like a chest. And when using it, let me get some dirt real quick. So basically you place like a little area for farmland like this. So say this is a whole piece of farmland, and then with your super seed bag, to open it, you right click it. You'll see there's a bunch of different seeds you can pick from in here, and then select it to get seeds in there. I just put them in my, or have them collect in my OF, claim from there, and then click the deposit entire inventory in. It's just the easiest. And then when you're done, you can fly along backwards and hold down right click and it will automatically plant, or you can just like do that and it'll plant for you. So pretty simple, not too complicated or anything. You can get that by, I think, tier 7 wheat mastery, and then you can craft it, which we'll go over masteries in a little bit. And you can also get it off the auction house. It's not that expensive. Pretty, at least this far in the season, it's not going to be expensive anymore. Next, we're going to want to talk about Herbalism 1000. I did mention that there's a farm to get it, but I did not mention what it does. So basically, Herbalism 1000 allows you to automatically replant all crops broken. So like, for example, I do this. As you can see, they're condensing. That's a good example. But they all replant. So, as you see, I'm Herb 1.2k, and you'll automatically plant at Herb 1k. There is also what's it called? MCMMO ability for Herbalism. It's called Green Terra. It does pretty much the same thing as Herbalism 1K. It's just a limited amount of time. It's not very long, but it replants crops. So there's that. There are going to be some other things you're going to need, like pets. Do slash pets. There's a few that you need to know. There is the silverfish pet, which is very good for sky coins. It gives a sky coin multiplier. There is the what's it called? Rabbit pet. It gives a farming cell booster. And a chance of double farm drops. It's not that noticeable though, so I just ignore the doubling farm drops. Those are the main pets that you need to know about for farming anyway. There are some upgrades that you need to know. So if you do slash I upgrade, I would get your island size to the max and then make either 100 by 100 or 150 by 150 farms. It's just the easiest, and yeah, pretty much what I would do. There's also the crop growth rate. I don't have this max because I'm lazy, but this is very nice if you like farming and you don't want to wait forever for your crops to grow. There's also the pet egg finder ability, where, or upgrade I should say, it basically lets you find pets easier and quicker, which is good, especially if you're trying to max out all your pets. Farming is a decent way to do so. You're also going to want to get the better farming upgrade. So level 1 does nothing. Level 2 is waterless sugarcane, which is nice for when getting the harvester. I did sugarcane and I had waterless sugarcane, so I could just make it a lot easier. Wasn't as time consuming to make a farm. And then we have lightless crops, which is very useful, so you don't have to put lights on your crops. And that is all the upgrades you need to know for farming. We'll go over some debossed armor that you're going to want when farming. I don't have it yet, but basically it's going to be colossal armor, which increases the farming enchant proc chance by a certain amount. I've seen a lot of people ask what the enchant proc chance is. So basically, one of these enchants, Farm Fortune, Crop Duster, Greater Farming, or Farming Souls. I'm pretty sure it's just the latter, not Farm Fortune, but I may be wrong. I don't know. It basically increases the rate that they'll be activated, which is quite nice. Hello, that person. So there's that. There's Hasty if you want more MCMMO levels. I don't really see a use in having them, except if you're just going for MC top or anything like that. Yeah. Then there's Champ Armor, of course. You can also do Ancient. It gives us Skycoin multiplier. I don't think many people do that though. And then Champ, it's a sell multiplier. It's very useful when selling. It gives you lots of money, pretty much. That's pretty much all it's used for. And then we have like boosters and ranks, like voting ranks and stuff like that. I guess also normal ranks do have some Skycoin and sell multipliers automatically. If we do slash ranks, we'll see there are different ranks, tier 1 through tier 10. This is from voting. You can claim votes from slash vote. And basically it gives a Skycoin and sell multiplier, which is very useful. Okay, I don't have that unlocked yet. That's unfortunate. But there's that. You can also get some boosters from like head tokens, dailies. I think daily spinner. You can get it from crates. You can get it from completing missions and stuff. There's a bunch of different stuff. Now we'll go for masteries before I forget. So go with masteries, farming masteries. There's a bunch of different ones. The more important ones are, well, depending on your main crop you farm, it's going to be that one because you can get Skycoin and sell multipliers up to 3x. You can also get runes for all of these. I don't use them. I don't find them too important or anything. But you can. So we have the wheat. which you can, all tier 1 and 2 and 3 should all be the same. There are just some different ones within them that I'll go over. You can look through these yourself if you want to in game, or I'll just hover over them for a brief moment and you can pause to read what it says there. So we have for wheat, the special part is a super seed bag recipe and the crop duster 6 enchant. So normally you can just get crop duster 5 and that's it. But with this you can craft crop duster 6, and no, wizard blessing does not work on going from 5 to 6 for any books that need crafted. For the carrot mastery, we have the greater farming 6 enchant recipe. Pretty sure that's the only thing special about it. Then potato, nothing special about it at all. Pumpkin, nothing special. Sugarcane has nothing special. Melon has nothing special. Beetroot has nothing special. Leatherwort has nothing special. Cat actually it doesn't. No, it used to, when we had the old nether, it used to give more time in the nether. Cactus has nothing special, and neither does cocoa beans. So you can look through all of those. Tier 1 is usually always wheat minion. Tier 2, or just minion. Tier 2 is enchant. Recipe of that crop. Tier 3 is the rune. Tier 4 is the double sell price. Tier 5 is the double amount of sky coins earned when farming it. Tier 6 is triple sell price. Tier 7 is triple amount of sky coins. And then Tier 8 and Tier 9 are not always existent or do anything. I've seen a lot of people ask me too, what happens if you're like potato Tier 10 like I am here? AOL does nothing. After Tier 7, it's just like counting up and has nothing to do, does nothing for you good or anything like that. So I think that's pretty much it. We went over pets, multipliers, stuff like that. Farming is a very good way to make money, and sky coins. You can also get a decent amount of souls and XP from it with the right chance. But yeah, if you ever need to check out some farms or anything like that, you can visit my island at /isvisitpizza5, like that, my Aegean above my head. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, see everyone. Have a nice day.